control it. Roll it. Unajua sijui ni amke.
Ifunanya. Good old days, man.
Umenikumbusha Ifunanya, mazee umenikumbusha memories zingine.
The Square were on fire. They were on fire. They were like the best thing out, man.
Timeless music.
You know, listening to BBC One Extra, it made me miss doing radio, man. I genuinely miss being on radio, man. Like, there's just that feeling of being on radio. By the way,
you feel like it's there ndo kuna freedom yako. You just feel like expressing yourself.
Like I just and connection with people, live interaction with people. Like, oh Manu, I'm listening to you from Ugenya. Like, you know, that immediate feedback is like one of the best things I ever got to experience doing radio. And my dream radio station is BBC One Extra. I don't know how.
You want to fly to London?
In it, man. In it.
You better start. Inafuanza sasa kwanza.
Unaona kizungu shida kuko.
Nimetafuta term.
Kizungu imekataa kuconnect.
Nimetry kuload maze. I've tried loading the best term to use. Ebu help me. You better start learning that accent, you know. And ukifika huko so nime get the words. I was trying to connect these words. I'm like, hey, I'm loading bana.
Anyway, but yeah, for me, I'm manifesting doing a show on BBC One Extra. Like, it's one of on my to-do list. Unaona pale juu on things I want to achieve. One day, inshallah, in it.
One day tutakuwa tunakuwa na umevaa those puffed up jackets,
Like a roadman. When I talk a
roadman.
Hey,
okay.
Tana wakadinali, hao ni wezi.
Wakadinali, if you're hearing, come for Karis, maze. Kujeni na mbogi. Huyu jamaa anaongea nini?
Yeah, man, but I miss doing radio, man.
Yeah, I feel like
for those who don't know me, my background is radio. Like, I come from a radio background. And there's actually some recordings of radio of me online.
Yeah.
If you want to listen to that, let me plug myself shamelessly.
Unajiuza hapa kwa hii platform.
Mixcloud. I have some previous radio recordings on Mixcloud. Tito Karis 254. If you go on Mixcloud and just search Tito Karis 254, I have majority of my recordings already up. Interviews I've done with Charisma. I've done with Tetushani.
Oh, that was on radio, yeah?
Yes, with the Mutoria. You know, all those recordings are there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kaga, we good?
Yo, can you wear your headphones usikie kama unanisikia?
Kama nakusikia.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Unanisikia?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, so by the way, I was to tell you something about me. Pia nimekuwa na hiyo background ya, you know, tangu niko mtoi. Nilikuwa ule msee informative, Mzee hata niuliza Manu umetoa hii info wapi? Nilikuwa msee wa hapa pale kujua info na kujua vitu mob. So akaniuliza siku moja, wewe unataka kufanya nini? Mimi nilimwambia I don't have any other thing to do because nakumbuka gani nilipata gani niende nifanye agribusiness course pale Egerton University.
That is after form 4.
After form 4. Nikatoka home, nikaingia Eldoret Express. 400 yangu mpaka pale Nakuru. Kuchukua lile barua langu. But bro, I came back home and I sat down and nilikuwa like, is this the thing I want to do? Because my father by then anapenda agriculture. Tumelelewa tukilima shamba pale, tukikamua ng'ombe. But I was like, yo, I love this thing. I love it. Agriculture is everything right now. If you venture, unajua so many youth wanaogopa kuventure into agriculture, but hapo ndio kuna biashara.
Hapo ndio kuna pesa.
But I was like, yo, let me just be passionate about myself and ni follow what I want to do. So that's why I decided, wacha tu nitafute course, niende multimedia, nifanye.
That's why you ended up at multimedia.
Yeah.
We linked up with Emmanuel at multimedia, by the way. Yeah. We are alumni of Multimedia University of Kenya. So we met, you know. Anyway, are we good?
Yeah, we good.
We start?
Yeah, we can start.
Officially, from wherever and whenever you happen to listen to this or watch this, welcome to Catch a Vibe Podcast with me, Karis.
And me, Mr. Emmanuel Moga.
All right, man.
The bad boy, yeah?
Thank you so much, man, for the feedback. Maybe your Gina, by the way. Thank you so much for the feedback.
Hiyo ni jina nimepewa leo.
Sahi. Thank you so much for the feedback. Yeah, episode 1, episode 2. This is episode 3.
Yeah.
But there's one thing you guys are not doing. Subscribing.
Yeah. We need those subscribers to come through, maze.
Yes,
like, share, maze. Share with everybody.
The like button is there for a reason. You need to like so that the YouTube algorithm picks it up. And, you know, many people, the family becomes bigger and better. But most importantly, make sure you like and subscribe, my people. Subscribe. Tafadhali.
tunahitaji hizo subscriptions.
We need that, man.
We need to share
so
the
that
content
it makes
wide.
business sense, and so that we can grow the family. Don't be selfish. I get it. I get it.
And I was happy about episode 2 maze. It was amazing. Tulifanya, yani it came out well, yeah. So each and every episode nimesema Ebi.
Iko sawa.
Leo ni mimi.
Leo ni wewe.
Ile siku ilikuwa
mdomo si chako leo.
Leo mdomo si changu.
Yeah.
So I feel like each and every episode it's like it's improving, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So we are growing.
And you know what? You know how committed we are to these things. So we usually record on Wednesday, but today's on a Thursday. So what happened yesterday? Morgan was not available.
Yeah.
Was held up with other commitments, and we couldn't make it to record. So we did it on a Thursday.
It was a long day.
It was a long day for you.
And a long night. Have you stood for almost 13 hours? Ushaifanya job umesimama karibu 13 hours, man. That inachosha, but at the end of the day tunatafuta domaze. You have to. You feel the pain, but at the end of the day you're going home rich.
Unajua tunasemangaje mtaani? Utamu wa kazi ni pesa.
Maze.
It doesn't matter what you do.
Maze.
Hata kama unabeba simiti ama nini, but utamu wa kazi ni pesa.
Lazima tu upige shughuli. Juma shida zako ndio zitakuamsha at the end of the day. Yeah, how you doing, bro?
I'm good. I'm well.
How's everything?
Thank the Most High. Not good, but I'm good.
Watoto umewacha vizuri na bibi pale? Bibi zako? Ama nakuchomea, bro? Karis. Tell us how's the family doing?
Bado ni kijana mdogo sijafikisha miaka 30. Mambo ya ndoa na familia sijui unasema nini. Achana na mimi.
Umekata hiyo mambo?
Hapana, achana na mimi.
Umesema you're not ready yet for that.
Financially I'm not ready.
Okay.
Financially.
Umeclarify kila kitu.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, man. I think we just need to get into it. And today, so something happened over the weekend.
Yeah.
I took some women kwa chama, wamama wa chama walikuwa wanaenda Kibwezi. And there's one thing I observed. Women, when it comes to keeping time is their enemy.
Yeah.
Tulikosana hawa watu juu because they couldn't keep time. We agreed to meet at a certain time. They got late. Leaving the destination, walichelewa. But the one thing I want to talk about, it's not even about that. It's about the chama. So these women apparently wako na chama ya. I think they're almost 15 people. And what happens is, twice a month, they go to people's homes.
Wanaenda kutembea. So what happened, hiyo chama wanatoa do, alafu madhe wanakuja kwa mama Manu, wanatoa pesa, wanabai kiti, sijui wanafanya nini, amanda wakina kago hivyo. Yeah.
And then I sat down and I was like, you know what? I think that's the most progressive thing I've ever seen. And it got me thinking, women, if you get a good woman, they can help you build.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But most men don't like chamas. Why do you think that's the case?
I feel like men, we don't have that saving habit. Unajua pesa ya mwanaume unapataga hivi and there are so many things spending. Unajua vitu zugonga kwa akili ya mwanaume. Hata mimi naweza kuambia sasa Karis nilijitrain hii mwaka kusave dough through chama. Juu I feel like nikisave hata 2000 bob a week niweke kwa chama and ni ile ina go rounds. Hata mimi niko kwa chama so inaenda rounds. So I feel like niko na kaumam fulani ndani yangu kimpango but at the end of the day inasaidia. But one thing about men is that saving culture is a problem. We love spending. Unajua sasa hizi naweza kuwa na tao mbili Karis. Nikitoka
unaweza ama uko nayo. Usiseme unaweza ndio usiogope. Uko nayo.
Yeah, I have I fiki tao mbili though, but I have some money in my M-Pesa and nakwambia by the time I'm going home nitakuwa narudi home na.
Unajua kwanza tukitoka hapo lazima tupitie ile base.
Lazima tupitie base fulani hapo.
Lazima tu recharge. Tukule.
Lazima tugonge msosi unacheki.
Yeah.
So men we tend to use money and then ukiwa na do kuna tuma responsibilities mingi mzee. Hatuna tu hiyo culture ya leo wacha niseme 1000 bob wacha niweke kwa locked account yangu. Unaona gani ugumu fulani kwa but it's a habit.
I won't blame men per se, but life is funny. Ushajaribu kusave bro na wakati una save ndo mashida zinatokeanga. Unapiga yangu simu na madhe. Hii kuku imegonjeka inataka dawa minyo. All of a sudden na kuku imekuwa sawa siku zote. But the one time umesave 200 kwa mshwari. Ndugu yako mdogo anaharisha hapa. Na sina pesa sahi. Utatuma.
Hapo ndio my emergencies hutokea mingi.
All of a sudden man. And I agree with you when it comes to chama. Hata mimi nimejoin chama hii mwaka.
Yeah. Has it helped you?
Bro, hadi I'm at that point where I wish I knew earlier man.
Yeah. Ungekuwa so far.
Unajua funny enough ni nini? Hii chama bado iko na wamama.
Mama ndio unajua ndio the backbone of that chama. Without those mamas.
Ndio mimi niliingiza hiyo chama na mama tu na best yangu mama yake asije kwa hiyo chama zifili. That's how I joined. And the things I've been able to accomplish.
Yeah.
majority of them sija accomplish mwaka mzima. Chama I've been there for like how many months? I think 4 months. And the things that I'm able to accomplish are things I was not able to do from the beginning of the year.
Yeah. And you feel like ungeanza kitu from the beginning of the year. Right now bro ungekuwa
Kamulo hata ningekuwa na plot labda.
Ungekuwa unapanga hata kujenga sasa hivi.
Wala pale unaona hata kama ni bed sitter ningekuwa. You know, but all I'm trying to say is it has to be one of those things where I wish I knew earlier. And now I understand why most women fight for chama.
Yeah. Chamas do help. And pia naweza sema from the chama that Nico we were like 10 guys but tukagrow tukakuwa 12 and the first times kulikuwa na ile wase walikuwa na unapata mtu analipa do late, kuna wase watasema sina do but kumekuwa na discipline flani since we started with 12 people. Kumekuwa na discipline flani yenye imekuwa and guys are really committed to it. And guys have seen that these chamas zinasaidia sana. Unajua at the end of the week ukijuaga kuna msee anakula 20k yake, unajuaga huyo jamaa vile anasikia fiti. Hiyo ndio ile week you're like, hey bro, I'm not going to work. 20,000 inaningoja Friday.
What job kufanya nini? Why go to work and there's money coming in?
Yeah, but this is your money, Karis. Unacheki do ya chama. What are you going to do with this money? Unaona?
But that's what I'm saying. You see at the end of the day unaona chama inatakanga plan pia. Unaona mimi wale watu. I think I said this in a previous episode. My life is very thought out and very planned. I'm one of those people who like being very methodic in a way. I just don't do things for the heck of doing it. I might seem spontaneous, but trust you me.
Yeah.
Mimi nakuanga nimepanga kila kitu yangu in order. Unaona kama sasa hivi before nikule chama, unaona kama sasa nakula chama I think in the next coming week or so.
Yeah.
I already know what I want to do with that money.
You've already planned.
Yeah, so that when it comes, I don't get excited with the money.
Yeah, because
joto ya pesa.
Because you
don't joto ya pesa, now pesa unaharibu.
Utaharibu because that money comes, it's a lot of money. Yeah. You feel like, leo acha nijitreat. And utapata umemaliza hiyo do, hakuna kitu umefanya nayo. But ukisema hii do nataka kununua hii, nataka kununua nimeona kama microwave flani fiti pale, I want to buy it. At the end of the day, you'll be proud sitting in that house. You're like, hey, I did something with that money. Bro, money is good and money is bad at the same time.
No, money is not bad. Money is not bad.
Pesa unajua,
there's no way you're going
pesa inaweza fanya uanze kuwa na regrets zingine. Ushaikuwa na do and then you use this money. Ulitumia vibaya ukaanza kukaa chini
that's lack of discipline. There's no money, hakuna mali. Pesa mali ni mimi hakuna siku mtu atakaye ni convince ati pesa ni mbaya. Hakuna
you stick to it. Money is good.
Money is good bwana.
Pesa ni sabuni ya roho.
Wewe acha bwana. Wewe money.
Yeah.
There's hiyo kama if it changes you, that has nothing to do with money. That's you. If you misuse money, ni wewe ndio shida. If you get, you are the problem.
But when it comes to planning with money, I think women are the best people there.
But not all of them though.
Yeah, not all of them.
Not all of them. I think as a man, if you ever find a woman who knows how to manage finances,
ebu advice watu. Nataka kuambia nini?
Umeomoka.
Sema tu.
No, all I'm saying is I think even as a man, and this is something my dad used to tell me kitambo. Unaona Nairobi, shida Nairobi ni when you're looking for spouses or when you're doing courtship and whatever.
Yeah.
We don't think about uko mbele.
Plans. What plans do we have?
Unaona tu haga.
Unataka kugonga vitu.
Unaona tu urembo, but at the end of the day, wewe mtu ukimweka kwa nyumba, what value are they adding to your life?
Bro, bring her to the house and to know the type of person she is.
What value are they adding to your life, bro? And I'm not saying in the typical patriarchal society where venye tumezoea ati mwanamke anafaa kufanya no.
There's more to that. There's more to that than you're the all the loving, all the sex you'll have in that house.
A woman brings structure in your life.
Exactly.
You get? Because I feel like if you have a good woman, one, there's a reason as to why you go to work. They give you that purpose and drive.
And does a woman change you too?
Yes. A good woman will change you for the better.
And a bad one?
Will change you too for the worst. Hata fanya ukue mlevi. Kila siku ukiingia kwa nyumba ni milimani, kotini. Kesi.
And pia unaweza pata mwanamke mwenye you don't feel like going to that house.
Si amekuwa judge. Amekuwa mwilu. Kila siku ukiingia ni mastaka na unajitetea ukiwa no. But all I'm trying to say that as they say, I think the Bible says a good woman comes from God. But all I'm saying is if you ever find a good woman, man, because I think this generation we are short of good women, and I think the women too will argue.
You know the ladies are listening.
Yes, and I know the women will also argue they're also short of good men.
Yeah.
Good men. So to share, I agree with you. But I'm speaking from a man's perspective. And I feel like if you ever get a good woman, because me I've seen it, man. I've seen it. Like I'm gonna speak on my mom from experience, my personal experience, but also like from my mom.
Yeah.
My mom being my mom, ile structure alikuwa anaweka kwa nyumba yetu. Kuna time my mom alikuwa amegonjeka, she was sick.
Yeah.
And it was just me and my dad and my siblings, bro. The lack of structure in that house, my brother.
Everything too ziko everywhere.
Kila kitu kwa kila mahali.
Amjui mtakula nini? You don't know where to start. Amjui mtapata food wapi?
Yani, but you see my mom, my mom taught me like financially those times we used to struggle as a family. So unapata labda hata tuko na mere mbele nyuma as a whole family. Lakini hiyo mere madheva anaipigia hesabu. Inatosha lunch, supper na breakfast.
Unajua madhe akiamkaga asubuhi, madhe anakuaga shapanga.
Yeah.
Na madhe atakuwa advice kitu moja. You know what my mom told me? Ukipata dem, leta dem kwenyu. Aone kwenyu mali mnaishi, aone background yenyu. Alafu after that uone katamua. Ni wewe ndo anataka.
Yeah.
Bro, that thing was deep. Deep.
Ukasikia uzito.
Nikasikia uzito fulani.
Umepeleka wangapi kwa madhe? Cricket.
Kusema kweli, nishaipeleka moja.
Wallahi.
Yeah.
Me have never taken a woman.
That was way back. I took her and mom liked her.
Yeah.
Unajua dema.
Ako wapi sasa? Wacha mbona.
Bro, unataka kujua mali huko? Unataka kujua mali huko?
Yeah, bro.
Maybe she's somewhere married right now, but unaona ile unampeleka kwa madhe and hiyo relationship anakuwa nayo na madhe. Unajua saa zingine ukipeleka mtu kwa family, by the way, so many people want to pretend. Anajifanya mzuri, responsible and what not. But vile nilikaa chini nikafikiria nikasema enyewe madhe anasemaga ukweli. Leta tu mtu kwenyu, aone kwenyu, ajue background yako, ndio uamue kama you'll be with this person. Yenda ataamua. Unajua yenda ataamua.
That's actually something my dad also told me.
Yeah.
Because aliniambia but my dad is like one of those old Kikuyu niggas.
Yeah. Like wale wazee wanatambua kitamaduni, utamaduni.
My at times the opinion my dad has on women will have you become a feminist because
tell us.
Because he will say some despicable things, man, nigga.
About women. Apendi wanawake.
Anapenda wanawake. But he's like those old Kikuyu niggas where they believe maybe a woman is supposed to be in the kitchen. Sijui mwanamke afai kukuambia. Like my dad is a real toxic nigga. You know, shout out to my dad. I love him by the way. But
mwanamke aniambii kitu mimi.
But that nigga is toxic, man. Yeah. So, but one of the best advice he ever gave me, because I think I'm at a point where in life where I'm able to have certain conversation with my father, and we're talking about marriage, and he advised me and told me, don't be in a rush to get married.
Yeah.
But see, if you ever get married, don't see people for face value. Unaona Nairobi kuna mambo mingi sana.
Sana.
You might actually meet a woman, you actually love that woman, and we're actually speaking about tribes.
Yeah.
Na akasema ana shida hata ukitaka kuwa Masai, Mkisii, nini, but there's one thing we youngins don't consider.
Yeah.
Traditions. Unaweza penda mtu. I don't want to mention tribes because I might, rub people the wrong way. So I'm just going to use hypothetical situations without mentioning any tribe. Sawa. But you might want to marry a certain woman from a certain tribe.
Yeah.
Lakini ukienda kwao, bro, atukifika kwao unaambiwa tradition ya kwanza lazima utoe nguo kwa mlango.
Yo.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, I get
or
it.
Ukifika huko sijui lazima uoge na sufuria. But that is all these hypothetical situations. So if it happens in your tribe, mimi sikutaji.
Ama ukienda huko ufai kulala na mwanamke wako kwa nyumba yako.
You get what I mean? So my dad was like, you might actually like this woman. But utaenda kwa bro, ufanye vitu zingine bro, uende kama risasi. You'll never look back.
Utarudi Nairobi ukae useme,
is
is this the type of family
I want
to deal with?
Exactly.
And bro, another thing is that it's good to know the parents of the person you're dealing with.
Yes.
Bro, people have toxic parents. Kuna mtu tu utaenda kwao na vile mamake anakuangalia ama mamake anakutreat, you feel like hapa ndio nitakuwa the entire life, my whole life with my person. Huku ndio nitakuwa nakuja and na spend hata holidays hivi. You're like, no way, Mase.
So I think whatever you said about your mom's advice and my dad's advice, I think zina relate. Because my dad also told me, always make sure unajua mtoto ametoka wapi. How have they been brought up?
Yeah.
They might have very absurd beliefs. Ati sijui mtoto wa kwanza akizaliwa lazima akato kichwa.
Hiyo ni wapi? Sijaisikia.
It's an hypothetical situation by the way.
Ama katwe masikio.
You know, that's a belief. Na wanasema usipokata masikio you get something bad will happen to the kid, or the kid will become bad luck. Certain beliefs and certain traditions. So you might actually love a babe from Nairobi, whether you actually love this woman with all your heart. Mpia mshwari yako yote kufuliza.
Anajua kila kitu.
Hustle fund yote amekula. Lakini ukifika huko bro unasikia hizi vitu.
Unasema you love ina shut down vile simu isha moto.
There's no I'm loving a babe who ati mtu wangu kwanza anakata masikio.
Because when you love a woman it means that umeingia kwa familia yao.
You become part of their family.
You become part of their family.
So I think that was one of the best advice my dad ever gave me, because I think aliniambia pia ananiambia hata my sister. My sister, my younger sister who is 3 years younger than me. Wewe usiende kupanda kijana wa watu. Ukienda kwao pia traditions zao pia zingine. Ati mzee akikufa lazima uolewe na ndugu yake.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You get what I mean? There are certain traditions where as much as and my dad told me, when it comes to marriage, love is just but a portion of it for it to work. When it comes to marriage. Alema mapenzi kama ni fraction, haifiki hata 20%.
Yeah, because there's more to it.
There are so many factors that you need to consider and pay attention to for marriage to work. So I think that was one of the best advice I ever got from my father.
Hey, life coach, you can get life coach right now. But
Robert Burale has nothing on me.
It's a competition right now.
No, he has nothing.
Come to Titus for some marriage advice.
By the way, wacha kunita majina zangu zaidi. You know, I watched the other video. Mi ni usanii bwana.
Usanii. Okay, anaitwa Tito Karis.
Majina zaidi bwana.
Kwani DCI wanakufuatilia?
Ile nyingine uliniita Titus Mugo. Why you topless?
Bro, it's your name. You don't feel proud of it?
Ni kama usikia scam kardinali aitwa Otonglo. You think you will be happy to be called Otonglo?
Alitunakuja zaidi na kuitwa Otonglo. But bro, that's a beautiful name.
I know it's a beautiful name. But don't call me when we're on set.
And somebody wants to know who Titus Mugo is.
It doesn't matter. Wanitafute in person.
Okay.
But we're on set msanii. Unajua Fena anaitwa na jina yake?
Nani Fena? I don't know.
Trufena.
Hey.
You think
are you for real?
Trufena? Yes.
Ndiko mwana alipata hiyo jina phenomenal. She's a phenomenal woman.
Unaweza muta Trufena kweli aitike. Sahi. Unaweza muta Trufena.
Kuuliza, bro, huyo ni nani?
Trufena.
Ewe. But kuna jina zingine we appreciate some names, bro. Names like Trufena, Silprosa. Have you ever met somebody called Silprosa?
Not in my life. Not in my lifetime.
Okay. So back to what we were talking about, bro. Background check. I feel like background check is everything in this life right now. Jua mtu wako mazee. Kama uko Nairobi, kama uko Kisumu.
Kama unapenda, kabla uende mbali.
Jua mtu wako anatoka wapi, bro? What unaweza kuwa unapata mtu labda familia yao kuna witchcraft, wameaminia vitu kama hizo. Imagine. Unaona?
Kwani wachawi kuruka shasha kitaga ndete usiku.
Labda anko mtu anakimbia ndani usiku, anagonga manyumba za watu.
Ana bend over akia matako wazi.
Unaona? And my father alikuwa anatupigia stories za night runners. Huko home kwetu huko side za Moroni. Unapata kuna relative yenyu fulani ni mchawi. Na kazi yake ni kukimbia usiku. Na kugonga mlango na kuanguka ndani ya nyumba za watu. Unaona? So bro, know the background. This thing is serious, man.
It's very serious. It's serious. Like, we might be joking or we might be making light of the moment, but I think especially if you're in our age bracket, I'm at that point in life where if I go home, what else kosa kuulizwa na walini walai. I never thought I'd get to that point in life.
At time, mimi pia na feel ukienda home ama kuna conversations zingine you talk to your dad ama you talk to your mom. Unajua mama atakuuliza swali lingine ama dad atakuuliza swali lingine. Like unaleta daughter-in-law wangu lini home. Umepangaje na yeye? You know, I sit down and I start thinking, and your time is flying. Age haichezi na mtu. Wakianza kuuliza swali hizo, we feel like there's kuna ka pressure flani, but you don't want to rush things. You feel like you want to hold on to things. Unaona? Hautaki kuharakisha vitu. So I'm like, nitaleta mtu lini home. Unaona? So I feel like time inaenda and huyu mtu sijui nitampeleka home lini, you get? So I tend to sit down and think about it so deeply. And maybe because I'm not ready, maybe because the person you are dealing with is not ready at that time. Yeah. Have you felt like ukiuliza swali zingine with your dad or your mom, you feel like you want to lenga, unataka kulenga hiyo swali?
Yeah, I do. I try avoid having some certain conversations with my parents because I don't know. I think I should tell them there are more important things in this life than what they think is important. Yeah.
So you feel like you won't talk about some things when you're not ready?
Not yet. I'm not in that of a hurry to have certain conversation.
And do you even fear it when you go home? Una feel like your grandmother start asking you, Titus, unatuletea mtu lini?
I just brush it off, man. I there's a way I know how kuwatoka too. I just know. But anyway, I want us to talk about something else. Moving on from that conversation, but feel free to leave a comment down below. Let us know, what's your opinion on what we just spoken about. So, in this past week, I've witnessed a lot of accidents, man. Accidents, like road accidents. And bro, it made me think. And I go home one day and just look myself in the mirror. Yeah. And I was like, this body of ours is so fickle, bro. So an
Anything
accident
can happen anytime.
So I live in Rongai, by the way. So pale hivyo Kwea, anybody who goes to Rongai anajua
Catholic University.
Yeah. Kama unaenda Rongai unapitanga Kwea, kuna kwanga na like a deep, gari zinaendaga even.
Yeah.
So I think
kwa hiyo mteremko ya Rongai hapo.
Yes. 2 or 3 days ago, matu mbili zimegongana like head on collision.
Moja ilikuwa inaenda tao,
nyingine inakuja. Yeah. So the story has, I think ilikuwa toka Taika lose brakes. So I don't know the driver, I think panic and he drove into the car was coming from Rongai, zikagongana head on.
Damn.
I don't know, the drivers was cut into two, my bro.
Ish.
I looked at that scene and I was like, yani mwini ndo naringanga na walai.
And anything can happen anytime. Yeah.
Do you know, it got me thinking, like, whatever quote unquote naringanga nayo, is it really worth it? Like, I thought about, I'm one accident away from being deformed.
So you feel like life at times, it can be taken away from you anytime.
On a snap of, I thought about it, I was like, imagine whoever was in that car, mo driver, alitoka asubuhi kwake, akaambia bibi yake, you know what, see you jioni. Ama walikuwa wamekosana. Leta amerushana mdomo na bibi yake. Kwenda huko kwa malaya wako, sijui nini.
Ndio kwa sababu unaambiwa be good to people because you never know. That's the last time maybe unaona mtu unaona.
So that was one. Another one, Haile Selassie, mjama wa Nduthi, alienda kupanda juu ya pavement.
Yeah, bro. I saw that thing and
you saw it?
I saw it, bro. That thing, niliona hizo pictures. Somebody sent those pictures to a certain group and I was like,
ilikuwa inakaa steak hivi. And like, this was a human being, my nigga.
Na ilikuwa nasikia ni zile matipa.
Yes.
Bro, do you know those tippers have killed so many people out here?
Yes.
Wacha tuongelee hizo matipa. Unajua hizo matipa zinaendeshwa na mavijana. Atipa ni hizi lori za kufanya mjengo hizi za kubeba mchanga, the big lorries. Sana sitaki ku mention the brand of the lorries, but ni hizo malori kubwa zenye zubeba mchanga. And bro, naweza kuambia from what I've heard from people out there, me associate na wase wa Nduthi hapo nje, wase wa mataxi wanakuambia hizi gari zinaua wase. Na hizi gari zinaendeshwa na wase vijana wadogo tu, watu tu ni reckless. Those vehicles have killed a lot of people.
For that instance, ilikuwa mjama wa Nduthi. Mjama wa Nduthi alienda kupanda juu ya pavement, akaanguka backwards. Na hii tipa imekuja, bro.
Ilikuwa inafinya.
La. Nakwambia ilimsiaga kama nyama kima, bro.
Come on, man. And I also remember there's a certain day I was cycling along Lunga Road. Mimi ndio huyo na mbio yangu, na pajero yangu ndio huyo nashuka kwa mteremko naenda. Bro, do you know mtu wa lori, huyo mtu wa tipa alikuwa ananifuata nyuma. Ako nyuma yangu literally, na tuko kwa mteremko. Sasa unajua hakuna vile nitasonga kando huku na hii side nyingine haikai fit kwa barabara. Ananipigia horn. Do you know that guy alikuja akanipita mbele yangu, akapiga scramble mbele yangu, ati namblokia barabara. Do you know that guy wanted to hit me? Alishuka kwa gari. Lucky enough kulikuwa na cop hapo. A cop alikuja na Nduthi, alimshikia hapo.
Aliona
what happened. Bro, I'm just cycling. And you're in a lorry. Alafu unajua hizo lorry zinakuaga ziko juu. Those guys haonagi fiti chini. That's why they end up hitting a lot of people. So I feel like it's just reckless driving. Unaona? And pia hizi hawase wa malori, just be careful when you're around a lorry. Yeah.
But anyway, back to the point of how fickle life can be. And it got me thinking. And at times from that point, naturally, I'm a very grateful person. I live my life with so much gratitude because, again, today could be your last, tomorrow could be your last. And I make sure the people around me who I associate with, I live with them knowing that it could be my last day.
No beefing with anybody.
I don't like that.
Just pure love.
Pure love, man. Because at the end of the day, those two instances got me thinking, uni mtu alitoka kwake asubuhi, akaambiana goodbye, ama hata alikuwa kwa call na mama yake, akaambia mambo mam, acha niko kwa nduthi, acha nakuja baadaye nikifika bali
Yeah. And then things just happen. But at the end of the day, it's all about appreciating life and living your best life. Piga sherehe mtu yangu. Nasikia Karis unaogopa kupiga sherehe. Sijui kwa nini.
Kama living life ni kupiga sherehe acha ikae.
No, it's just part of it. It's just part of living life. No. Just enjoy life.
When you speak of gratitude, can you tell me 3 things you're grateful about? We're having a deep conversation, by the way.
Yeah. Number 1 thing, it's good health.
Good health.
Yeah. I'm so grateful about health. I'm so grateful about, what again? Life. And my peace of mind. Yeah.
Those are 3 things you're grateful for.
I'm grateful for.
Interesting.
Yeah. Maybe you'd want to ask me why. Because life is very important, bro. Your health is everything.
Yeah.
And your peace, your mental peace
is everything too.
Is everything. Yeah. And unajua ukiona vitu kama hizi, you wake up in the morning and you just feel good. Utashine maze kwa vitu unafanya. You'll feel pumped up and you feel psyched up. Yeah. So I feel like those are the 3 things I'm most grateful about. Yeah.
Interesting. That's nice.
Maybe you tell us what.
For me, 1, I think I'd agree with you on health.
Yeah.
2, family. I'm grateful that I haven't lost any of my immediate families. That is my mom, my dad, and my siblings. Like, I'm grateful for that. You see, for me, I'm one of those people who, grief is not, I don't know how to process grief. And I'm lucky enough I haven't lost someone who's like close to me. But I've lost close people. And how I process grief is, I haven't cried or, whatever. But I usually think about it. And I know it's crazy to think about it, but I usually think, God forbid if I ever lose my parents, what will I ever do?
Yeah.
Like, I think
it's
that's one of my biggest fears.
It's always a painful thing losing
like, that's
somebody
one of my
close.
biggest fears. Like, my parents, my mom, my dad, or my siblings. Because I think it would break me to bits.
Yeah.
So, for them being around, I'm usually always, I know I don't tell them as much, really.
But you appreciate them. You won't call them every day, and you won't tell them every day that I love you. Yeah.
That gift of life in my family, I'm grateful for that every single day. And the other thing I'm grateful for is I get to live life. I get to experience life.
You see a new life every day.
Every day.
You get different experiences.
Every day. And me, I'm one of those people who am highly favored, bro. My life is full of favor.
Talk about it.
Like, things happen in my life and the only explanation I have for them is favor. Yeah, God. Nothing else.
Vitu mzuri zinakufanikia.
Yes, man.
You feel like this year you've really enjoyed part of it.
Yes. Majority of my life. And because I've met people who have been gracious. Like, my life yangu venye iko connected and how I've been and whatever. Grace has been a very big part of my life. I'll give you a small story. Like, in high school, so my parents never visited me.
Wow.
My parents.
Your entire 4 years of high school?
My dad alikuja siku ya Friday na gazeti. But I remember, so there was this family friend of ours who actually turned out to be like a brother to me. And every time walikuwa na visit your boy, they would visit me too.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
I'm looking back and thinking about it. And the only explanation I have for that is favor I got. Because they didn't have any obligation to do that. It was not mandated to them. Ati, mkienda shule nani mkijana. No. But they made me feel loved, feel appreciated.
Ulikuwa unaletewa chakula, ulikuwa unadoea chakula.
Sikudoa juu naletewa.
Yeah.
And they made sure people know, like, you know what, he's actually family. These guys are our family. They treated me as family.
So you feel like they did most than your parents did.
Yes. Because kuna reasons mingi, at that particular point in life, a lot of things were happening, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, but favor, man, I live a life that is full of favor, man. Me good things happen to me. I meet people who are gracious to me. Like my life is full of gracious
so you're
people,
grateful, man. You're really grateful for family.
Yes.
The family is everything.
I'm
and
really, really grateful.
And kama kuna kitu inaniumaga hadi wale is that nilikuwa form 4 and that time my mom alikuwa na wedding yake. Bro,
wedding?
Yeah.
Your mama alifanya harusi kwa form 4?
Sikia. Bro. Sikia. Karis, unacheka nini?
Ni sawa.
Sikia kwanza.
Okay.
Unajua. Oh God. Was it form 4? Not form 4. No. Nimekumbuka. It wasn't form 4.
Usichange story juu nimecheka.
It was I think it was in class 8 nikikalia
still, bro, you are very old at that particular moment.
My KCPE. Huwezi jua by the huwezi jua at that time, but you know time my mom nili miss my mom's
wedding.
Exactly.
But either way,
and I felt bad about it.
You don't need to feel bad. You know why? Because technically, your parents will have had their wedding before you were born, so you would have missed
No.
Your parents are supposed to have a wedding before you are born. So either way, ungeimiss, wacha kusikia vibaya. You are not meant to be in the picture.
Well, huwezi jua because it's this is my stepdad, you see.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel wacha sasa nikubreakie down.
Fungua sasa.
Wacha nikubreakie down. Unashangaa kwa nini? Wazazi.
Class 8.
Mr. Cameraman, listen to what Karis is saying. Anashangaa. My parents walioana nikiwa class 8. It's like kwani hao watu your timing ilikuwaje? Yeah, bro, but my stepdad unaona.
Okay.
And my mom alikuwa sick at that time. She was very sick by the way. Hiyo time ya wedding yake. And mimi pia nilikuwa nafanya my KCPE.
What was the hurry? What was it necessary for them to do the wedding alabadi?
Bro, they planned walikuwa tu wameplan hiyo time, bro. Everything was organized at that time.
So the sickness ilikuja after msha plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, after the planning was done then.
And the planning, kwani wako consider utakuwa shule kufanya KCPE?
Bro, I don't know what happened, man. The timing was just too bad. I can't remember what happened, but things weren't so good that time. And they just felt like hiyo ndio time yenye ilikuwa poa sana. So they did it, bro, and I missed it. I felt so bad.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry, but I was like, nafanya mtihani ya proceed to the next chapter of life. And huku pia wazazi pia wana tie the knots. Bro, mazeni nilikuwa feel vizuri na vibaya at the same time.
I get that.
Yeah, but I was happy about it, and hapo nilifeel yenyewe family pia is everything.
So technically you come from a blended family.
Yeah, I come from. Yeah.
Interesting. That's information I never knew about.
You never knew about it. Karis is wondering why class 8 Buddha.
Yeah, I was so surprised.
Yeah, so I'm grateful for family too. Yeah, at the end of the day, family is everything.
Tell us in the comment section, what are you grateful for? You know, I always believe, and I've met people who, you could be going through something, you could be going through a depressing episode of your life. And I always tell people, no matter how hard your life can be, and I mean it in the worst possible way, no matter how hard you think your life can be, I'm telling you for a fact, if you think for 3 things, always because of you try to be grateful about, for a fact, and it could be as silly as even being able to breathe. Bro, have you ever woken up with a blocked nose?
No, bro.
And you feel like you're dying?
No, bro, I haven't felt that.
Have you ever had chest problems?
I think nilifeel your time. Nilifeel nitadedi siku nilidungwa ile vaccine ya coronavirus.
I never did coronavirus vaccine. Really? I never did that.
Sasa hiyo ndio siku nilijua mimi naenda. The day I took that vaccine.
What happened?
You know, day 1 ilikuwa sawa. Day 1 it was okay. So day 2, bro, nilikuwa nalala usiku. Nasikia mwili inachemka. Kupumua inanilemea. Bro, I felt like ni kama sasa ndio niko na corona. Karis, I've never felt that bad in my entire life. Nimekuwa mgonjwa by the Karis. Nimekuwa mgonjwa but sijai feel vile nilifeel. Design hiyo vaccine ilikuwa imenidunga. Nilikuwa nasema kichwa inauma, mwili inachemka. Kupumua inakuanguka. Kwani sasa ndio the real coronavirus imeniingia. That's the time I felt like mazeni ilikuwa naenda.
I never did corona. I think I'm one of those people. I think me personally, I'm usually very rebellious in nature. Jua huduma namba mimi sikuwa ichukua.
Au kuchukua hizo vitu.
Ulichukua huduma namba?
nilichukua but hiyo kitu
kwani you're outstanding citizen.
Mimi ni citizen. Mimi ule citizen mdeadly maze. Kama kuna kitu natokea unapiga kura.
Ulichukua huduma namba, ukapiga kura. Ulipiga kura?
Nilisimama nyuma ya mtu bali
nilipiga. Sawa.
Sasa wewe ndio tukutupe nchi gani? Tukutupe Tanzania. Because why do you call yourself a Kenyan? Why would you call yourself?
I will do better. I will do better. But I think I had my own reservations about the coronavirus vaccine and whatever. And I think with time has vindicated me. I don't want to get into it, but time actually vindicated me. I was right.
You're right.
Yeah.
I went for the first vaccine, but the second one niliepa. Nilisema kama hivi ndio nilisikia kwanza.
Kama nitakufa acha nikufa.
Mbona nirudie kifo sasa the second time, you see? Yeah, so that's the time it felt like, ni kunoma maze. Yeah.
All right, man. I think we're going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
Ama?
Yeah.
Just to be sure and see this time. But remember, guys, I think I'm going to emphasize this more and more. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. All right? Thank you so much for watching. I have been Tito Karis.
And I'm Emmanuel Moga.
Masani ya kwenda kukula lunch.
Maze, njaa imeanza kuingia.
I'm actually young, and I think that's why we kept it short and sweet. Because I haven't had breakfast. Today's session was in the morning. So, whatever, man.
We see you on the next episode.
See you on the flip side.
Yeah.
Adios.